Venus, how's it going? I wonder if YouTube will actually ban this video for using a nudity image. Probably not, but just wondering. Hello and welcome to another Meanwhile on the Other Stage album review. Really excited to do this one today because today I'll be talking about Blaenavon's debut album record called That's Your Lot. A debut which a lot of people, including us, were waiting for quite some time. Blaenavon are one of our favourite newcomers, as well as they're under one of our favourite record labels, Transgressive. And as far as I've heard, the debut album was partly produced by Jim Abbas, the man behind some of my most favourite records ever. So yeah, we were pretty excited. Blaenavon always perfectly picture the complex minds of modern youth and soundtrack it loudly, bravely, very maturely, which I guess is their best skill, at least so far as the debut album goes. They first appeared on the news around the year 2013. I think it was the year of the first single. Since then released 3 EPs and a couple of singles, so it took them a while to actually finish their first full length. And listening to this very long, almost an hour long record, it does feel very patiently and carefully put it together and very deeply thought through. They say it's a 5 years of work effort, and considering 3 of them were just finishing their school and being like, what, like about 16, 21 years old, considering the changing and self-defining, personality-defining nature of that life period in general, it's really interesting to hear how the songs on That's Your Lot differ not only from the early release material, even though half of the album was pre-released as any debut record would, but I mean on the album there's even a re-recorded version of a track called Prague from 2013 Koso EP, so that says something. The album also differs within each other, within its own range, both instrumentally and lyrically. For me, for example, being a huge fan of some of the earlier tracks, this album felt much more light and easygoing, because I probably got used to this moodier, darker, noisier, louder band. It didn't make me hate this record or anything, not at all. I think they now more developed instrumental writing and production skills actually helped them a lot to form this accurately placed border between the dark, the painful, the heartbreaking, the emo-ish, and the carefree, the laid back, the chill, the youthful. Take Care, the cautious opener track, starts from radio waves and seashores, slowly but bravely builds up to this soul-wrenching, beautiful guitar melodies, Ben Gregory's great vocal performance charisma, and eventually to this broad, huge, atmospheric storm, before fading into the quiet few seconds ending. For me, this formula and this sound change within one track and the way Ben uses his voice perfectly describes the band as it is, as if something beautiful, huge and heartbreaking, hiding behind calm and simple. My other favourite on this record, the highlight of the record, Alice Come Home, does have a similar tone and structure, and those tracks remind me a lot of earlier Blaenavon, the original Sad Boys. Talking about Let's Pray song, I have to mention the music video because I love this music video. I love the idea behind it. It's quite simple, but it really is beautifully made. It also really fits to the whole Blaenavon style thing as any other music videos or cover arts from them, in fact. The song itself does have a different vibe and formula to it. It's one of those great sing-along choruses songs. It's very upbeat and bright, yet still a little bit melancholic. The borderline here kept not between the structure of the song, rather than the combination of this light-hearted instrumentals and gloomy, sad lad lyrics and sometimes vocals. Same actually works on another track, My Bark Is Your Bite, but it takes a much more dark and eerie tone. And the video, directed by the talented Craig Roberts, is pretty awesome too, by the way. Then Orthodox Man track kind of mixes both parts, as the structure is similar to the opener, though the mood of the track is entirely like Let's Pray, but maybe with the instrumentals being even less melancholic. I remember hearing that song for the first time ever, and I was so confused by how happy sounding it was musically, something I could never imagine hearing from Blaenavon before. And before, I also remember being really surprised by all the Maccabees and Bombay Bicycle Club comparisons. I didn't hear it, I didn't get it, but after Orthodox Man actually premiered, I heard it for the first time then, that song, and I'm not sure if that's the personal or, you know, the forced influence, I don't know. But some of the guitars and some of the, you know, production elements, they do remind of the good old Brit indie bands. Lyrics on that track, Orthodox Man, are amazing, by the way. And that guitar solo by the end, killer. Lonely Side track kind of follows the same path as the previous one, and I guess it's the most chill and happiest sounding track on the whole LP, with a tiny bit of funk added to it. Not the lyrics though, never the lyrics. They're always quite sad toned. There are some of my favorite lines in this song, like, I tread on your toes, my only saving grace. In the land of parasites, I feel the host. One of the most unexpected and interesting and beautiful moments on the record for me personally was hearing very toned down, very different to usually preferred instrumental palette. Tracks like Let Me See What Happens Next, very heartbreaking, sad piano ballad, very personal and intimate, 8 minutes long Swans, or Ode to Joe, very weird and very almost sinister staged track. I really enjoyed that one from all not previously heard ones. It's as strange and amazing as my other ultimate favorite one, called I Will Be the World, which follows the same already known formula of slow build-up, loud explosive choruses and quiet ending. The instrumental of this track is mad, and the music video in it, everything is like so eerie and so confusing and haste, and there's fall season, my favorite season. You know, loud noisy guitar music in some sort of garages and your favorite type of weather. What could be better, right? For me, I Will Be the World is Blaenavon at their best, I think. The title track, That's Your Lot, closing the record, starts so sad, as if you're just so sad for this album to be over, and so sad about your youth to be over, but it's so easy to be that sentimentally gifted. Ben, Frank and Harris being so real, so mature and so honest on this album, plus making it sound a bit raw, yet very defined and very their own stylistically. That is why I think I love their music so much. And yes, I do think that this debut record could be better, but right now I honestly feel completely pleased with what they gave. And all the other previous tracks like Into the Night, Hell Is My Head, Destiny Smiled, Something Boring, Your Pretty Little Thing, I love those songs a lot, and I'm really looking forward to what they will bring next and how their sound will change. What do you guys think about Blaenavon's debut record called That's Your Lot? We personally love this one, we love that band. All the luck to Blaenavon for, you know, conquering the world stages and being famous and super relevant in the British music world. Yes, let us know your thoughts in the comments down below, or hit us up on social media. All the links are in the description down below. And of course, also don't forget to like and to share this video with your friends who like music like this, or know Blaenavon, that'd be nice. Also, you can watch the other album reviews we've done and subscribe to our channel to see more in the future. But that's it for this video. Let's pray for death and peace off.